Hello there, welcome to Calm Heaven Care. Have you ever asked, are we okay? And even after they say yes, it still doesn't feel like enough? Hi there. If you're comfortable, please like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And feel free to share in the comments. What's one little thing that helps you feel reassured when you start to worry? We're all learning together here. Ever wake up or lie in bed with thoughts like, is everything alright with us? Or, do they still care about me? These anxious thoughts can feel overwhelming and lonely. You might feel your stomach flip at the smallest thing, a late reply, a quiet moment in a call, and start wondering if something's wrong. In this video, we'll gently explore these feelings and patterns, hear relatable stories, and look at some comforting ways people cope. No quick fixes, just understanding. We all have those moments when uncertainty hits hard. For example, imagine this scenario. You send a text to your partner and notice they haven't replied for a couple of hours. You pick up your phone again and again. In your mind, a small voice starts making a case. They're pulling away. Did I say something wrong? Maybe they lost interest. Many of us have been there. That quiet panic kicking in over a simple pause in communication. Are we okay? Take a moment and breathe. Ask yourself, what is actually happening right now? Most likely, your partner is just busy or stepped away. The story our mind is telling, they're leaving us, often feels urgent, but it may not match reality. It's normal to have these thoughts. In fact, about 40% of adults actually have some form of insecure or anxious style in relationships. It's very common and not a personal failing at all. Anxious attachment isn't a flaw, it's a pattern that often comes from early experiences with love. Sometimes our past teaches us to stay on high alert. One expert explains that people in anxious patterns learned that loved ones weren't always reliably there, so our brains adapted by scanning for threats in relationships. That made sense when we were younger, but now it can backfire. The behaviors we use to keep someone close can actually push them away. For instance, constantly asking, "Do you still love me?" might sound comforting, but research suggests for anxiously attached folks, it can lower trust instead of building it. It's like saying, "I'm worried," in a way that unknowingly makes the other person unsure. Think about it. Have you ever interpreted a simple action as a problem? Maybe your partner laughed at something and you wondered, are they laughing without me now? Or saw them on social media, and your mind whispered, why do they have so many friends? Am I enough? These thoughts can spiral. As one resource notes, you might scan every cue and see danger where there isn't any. A delayed text becomes, they don't care about me anymore. A rushed goodbye becomes, they want out. This is called catastrophizing. Your mind jumps to the worst story. It feels real in the moment, even if the evidence is shaky. Let's pause. If this is you, remember you're not broken. These intense feelings are part of being human, especially with an anxious attachment background. You are not alone. Many of us doubted ourselves while putting our partner on a pedestal, feeling, I'm not enough, while worrying they could leave us for someone else. You might replay conversations over and over, wondering if you upset them. It can take up so much mental space, time you could spend on other things you enjoy. So what can help in these moments? First, try noticing the feeling without shaming it. You could say to yourself quietly, I notice I'm feeling anxious right now. Some call this, name it to tame it. In one article, a technique suggests simply labeling the feeling instead of immediately diving into a scary story. For example, when you feel panic, just acknowledge, my anxiety is activated. This engages the calm part of your brain and can start to ease the flood of emotions. Next, take a slow, deep breath with me. Place a hand on your stomach, inhale gently for 4 seconds, then exhale slowly. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. Do this again a couple of times. Even a few breaths can remind your body that you're actually safe right now. Some people find counting their breaths or feeling their feet on the floor grounding. You might also try jotting down what you're thinking. Writing can help you see that many fears don't come true. In fact, experts say activities like journaling or even a short walk can calm your nervous system. Another gentle step is to talk it out. You might say to your partner, when things are calm, "I've noticed I feel anxious when I don't hear from you. I know it can be a lot to handle, but can we find a way for me to feel safe?" You don't have to do this the first time it happens, just at a neutral moment. Expressing your feelings calmly, without accusing them, often helps partners understand and reassure you. For example, rather than needing them to fix your feelings every moment, you could say, "I've been feeling insecure lately," and that gives them context. It's a balance. Instead of silently panicking, you share a simple truth. You could also remind yourself of reality. Think of times they did show they care, maybe a sweet text earlier or how they smile when they see you. Hold on to those facts. If you catch yourself spiraling, ask, what else could explain this? Is there clear evidence that things are wrong? Often our fears are our old worries talking. Some people even use a code phrase with their partner, like a quick text that means, "I need some reassurance," so it feels less awkward to ask. In any case, try to focus on what's true in the moment, not just on your fear. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Listen to a favorite song, call a friend, take a warm bath, or pet a dog, if you have one. These small acts can shift your brain out of panic mode. Self-care. Take a walk, listen to music, talk to a friend. Remember what we said about how normal this is. You might be surprised. If you're struggling, chances are someone you know has too. Sharing can help. Maybe you confide a little in a close friend or write anonymously in a journal. Sometimes just naming why you feel anxious, like, "I'm scared of being left alone," can make the worry feel more manageable. Going through anxiety in a relationship can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't mean the relationship is doomed or that you're alone in this. Many people learn, over time, to trust themselves and their partners a bit more every day. Keep in mind, gentle breathing, pausing to question your thoughts, and kind self-talk are all steps you can take anytime. There's no strict rulebook you have to follow. If you ever feel like the worry is too much to handle on your own, please remember there are caring people out there who can help, like friends, family, or even crisis lines if things feel unsafe. You don't have to go through big feelings all by yourself. Thank you for listening and being here. If this video spoke to you, please like, subscribe, and click the bell so you won't miss our next chats. I'd love for you to comment below. What's one small thing that gives you comfort when relationship anxiety hits? Sharing helps us all feel a bit more connected. You're not alone, and together we can move forward with a bit more calm and understanding.